weekend at PAX Prime 2015 here in Seattle, I had a chance to play Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I haven't really played a ton of Assassin's Creed series. It's kind of my first exposure to the series in a while, but I get a chance to get my hands on with some of the new features in Syndicate. The first of which is this new Assassin's Gauntlet, which you can use kind of Batman style, Spider-Man style, to launch a cable out of your wrist onto almost any surface in the environment. And it sort of strikes a balance between other superhero games and that sort of dynamic. It's not going to pull you immediately up to a surface. You still have to climb your way up there, and you're a little bit vulnerable. But along the way, you can use it, between one ledge and another, and drop down and complete assassination moves. So I like the combination between it. It wasn't sort of like a get-out-of-jail-free card mechanic with that piece of equipment, but it also opened up new opportunities. It's much more of a vertical map than the Assassin's Creed games of recent history, like Unity. And Syndicate is set 75 years after Unity. So it's very close, set in London. I really like the atmosphere, kind of the feeling of elegance in a lot of the costuming and whatnot. Reminded me of Dishonored. So on the mission I was set on, I had a number of ways of completing the assassination. I could steal keys from someone to get into the tower in the middle of the map. I could get assistance by rescuing the leader of a guard and sort of amassing his troops and adding them to my side, and then bringing him into the final battle and just jumping in head on. But I was playing as Evie, who's more of the stealthy of the two characters in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So one of the interesting things about Evie, and actually I'm a little skeptical about this mechanic, is she can turn invisible at any moment, essentially. And as long as guards don't walk right up to her within a few feet, she's completely unnoticeable, invisible. So all you have to do is be in stealth mode and be standing still. And I don't know, I'm not really crazy about this, because for me the Assassin's Creed series is very much about movement. It's very much about clambering and escaping, and it's almost antithetical to the grappling hook that you have in the game now. So, at the same time, I only got to play one level. It kind of remains to be seen how this mechanic will play out across different missions, but I just hope it doesn't lead to a lot of kind of easy escapes and easy getaways. One of the other things that stuck out to me that makes Assassin's Creed Syndicate feel less like a stealth game to me is just eagle vision. I'm not really a fan of this mechanic. The ability to sort of hit one button and tag everything, it's very much a mechanic in multiple Ubisoft games now, from Far Cry and Assassin's Creed to Rainbow Six. And at one point, my screen was cluttered with all these HUD pop-ups of all the different enemies, and I just felt like I was playing the game through the interface, rather than really immersed in the stealth and the moment and the atmosphere. So that kind of took me out of it, but at the same time, I had fun kind of unraveling the world, poking my way through it. I got to use this item called the Voltaic Bomb, which is like this shock grenade essentially in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I threw a hallucinogenic dart to stun an enemy and create some chaos, and there's smoke bombs, so it's still fun to sort of tamper with those big set pieces and kind of deconstruct them the way you want, but I'm waiting to see exactly how the stealth gameplay is gonna play out across these different missions. Some causes for concern in there for me right now, but overall, I think it's a great setting. I'm interested to see how they explore it. It's kind of a good mixture of mechanical technology and more ancient technology, but obviously slightly exaggerated, a little more steampunk, as we come to expect from the Assassin's Creed franchise. So that's my quick impression on Syndicate. Read more about it on PCGamer.com. Thanks for watching.